as Fudge just shoving here, and you can see Zven has made the roam.
Yeah, he's moving up here towards this top lane. Good equalizer placement there from Fudge as the Flame Spitter comes out. Hook is going to land. That's first blood to the Rumble. And Razork not going to be able to do anything here, even with Trymbi waiting in the wings, although they are going to go in overly aggressively here. They just look to the least, and they take him down. It is going to be an answering kill. Taking a lot of damage. You can see also, we've got a bit of a split fight, but the equalizer has been invested. Let's check out this top lane, see whether the ulti's going to be enough, but no, he just burns down.
It's upside though, because they wasted time. Now here's play on Oscarinin again.
Yeah, the equalizer means that it's very difficult to get past it. Interrupted, and Fudge just burns him. But decides not to go for it. Yeah, Grand Entrance is going to come on through. There's a Lee Sin as well, but Blaber is going to answer that with a QE. And now the kick is going to come back. That's the kill onto Zven, as already Fnatic have picked up one, but there's the ulti from EMENES, gets into the back line.
Sets up for those skill shots to land, but we're watching Oscar. This is becoming, oh no, he's dead. He does have equalizer though, this could be dangerous for them.
Yep, Ward's going to the brush. And Fudge,
no flash.
They're looking to try and get out of the way. Blaber gets on in here. There's the shockwave onto the Rumble to try and buy some time, but they're now being barbecued by Fudge. The knockup comes through as well. Razork, he is going to bite the dust as well. It's a double kill for Fudge.
And you're walking through the tower there as Humanoid with no flash, so it's a massive punish there. Now the equalizer's available.
Yeah,
Trymbi's gone.
Trymbi has got a lot of mobility, but now EMENES is going to teleport behind him. The quickness to come through, and he's pretty slippery, but he's running out of ability to get away. That is going to be the final one, and EMENES locks down the kill. Didn't actually happen. Did manage to escape, though, as we do have the second Drake going to Fnatic. Now we're attempting an engage. Great ulti! Look at the equalizer! On top of it, they're set up by Zven and knocked down. There's the ult to come through as well from EMENES.
Berserker
Immediately does go back, and now Berserker is free hitting. Everyone is so incredibly low. Trymbi tries to be the hero. It's giving us EMENES. He's trying to look for it. These back positions are not where you want because C9 are closing in. No one might be able to get out, but EMENES, he is going to bind his soul back up again after picking up the kill in C9.
Because Fudge hasn't been at that level we expect.
Well, there's the kick flash, and teleport's going to come in. I think they're going to need 3 because Fudge does have the stopwatch. But there it is. So the rest of C9 are making their way up. Oscar is very, very low. There's a flag and drag to get the knock up onto Humanoid. They know who the most powerful one is on this Fnatic roster. They're going to take him down now as Noah is looking for an opportunity. Tries to get out of the way of EMENES, but he is still chasing him down. That Soul's going to have to rebind, but he still manages to get the kill, and the Baron falls down as well. Trymbi looking to try to escape.
On this game, and it would be their second win against EU here.
Yeah, there's another Cataclysm to come on through. The equalizer not placed perfectly, but I think it's good enough as there it is, the kill. Onto the Orianna. The double knockup comes in as well. Trymbi's trying to do what he can.
In the top side.
Exactly. They see Oscar, so they want to at least force TP, but they need to make sure they peel Razork.
Yeah, Zven is going to be able to flash his way out of there. There's the CC onto the jungler, but Razork might be able to get into the pit. It's still so low. He steals it! He manages to get there. Trymbi also trying to make their escape, but can they survive is the question. The equalizer didn't do a whole lot, but Trymbi.
Powers on the map, get some of these bounties in your favor. Question mark?
Could be in a little bit of trouble here as he's trying to get out. It's not gonna work. Starting to feel like they can get back out here. Razork trying to get in there for that red buff, and now the Cataclysm is what's going to be there in answer. He goes down to his GA as the depth charge flies through, gets 2 in the knockup, but C9, they didn't have the follow-up. Berserker wasn't hitting anyone, and now
it's a mess.
He needs to deal with this orb. Trymbi taking a bit of damage.
They're looking for a pick on Noah.
Yeah, fantastic hook from Zven. He gets the knockup as well. EMENES is going to dive in with the ulti. Noah's in trouble, but it's Zven that goes down first to Noah. He's so slippery, manages to stay alive, but it is Razork that falls down as well. The equalizer flies
Berserker
in at the same time, and yeah, Berserker is just free hitting. Noah not going to be able to do anything. There's the flash forward to get the knockup as well, and Oscarinin has to run for the hills. And that is what C9 had going for them, is now Oscarinin in a little bit of trouble here towards the bottom side. EMENES doing a good job, but not going to be able to do enough before he has to go back to that soul. Noah in trouble, does flash, Cataclysm comes on through. Trymbi just evaporates before our very eyes, and now Berserker trying to take matters into his own hands. There's the ult from EMENES! We were waiting for it, and we found it in the end, and C9 will finally get the team fight and look to close out the game.
Game number 1 against Fnatic.
Let's just hope that people went to get something to eat thinking this game was done, and then they see that C9 won in the end anyway. The first Nexus turret goes down. Berserker grabs another kill, and now C9 will finish the task. 1-0.
We'll see. They're going to move. Humanoid's coming. It's going to be a fight potentially.
Possible 3v2, but no, it's going to be a 3v3. There's the counter-strike. Scatter the Weak is incredible by Humanoid, but he's not quite able to finish them off. Razork in so much trouble as Fudge is looking for the kill back, but already EMENES has fallen down. quick.
With the vision plant, so Blaber moving in towards mid. They're gonna look for a dive.
Yeah, they're gonna pull him out with the all-out. Humanoid taking so much damage, and that's just a solo kill. Oh, Razork is going to be spotted here. EMENES going to push him away from this pit. I think he should be all right. EMENES doesn't exactly have the largest health bar to deal with. As now he's going to get taken down. Noah grabs that kill. It's a 1-for-1 trade, though, in the end.
And now they're going to go for a 4-man dive.
Yeah, Weaver's Wall does come on through there. The Counter-Strike now on cooldown. The Magnus Storm comes in, doesn't get a whole lot of value, but I think they've got enough men up here, and they are going to be able to grab the kill.
There it is.
Yeah, it is going to come on through here. Trymbi finds the grand entrance onto Zven, just trying to keep him in position. Razork over the wall. There is the Magnus Storm, but doesn't get a lot of value. The flick does come back from Blaber, but Sven's already dead. The all-out comes on through, and Razork's just out of there.
Well, and here's one thing I will say that does make it more difficult against this sort of comp as
Trymbi going to be interrupted there. He's burning, and that is going to be Blaber picking that one up, so yeah.
Nice little bit of pressure there from Cloud9. They don't commit. They just back off as soon as the TP comes through.
Razork's here, though.
Oh, a little bit of trouble. Sven's going to be interrupted. Can't hex splash that one. That's another kill for Noah EMENES.
To kind of have the action come to him. Fudge in some trouble here.
Yeah, the Counter-Strike going to come through. Blaber is here just a little bit late, and that is going to be the solo kill. Some revenge here for Oscar as some rocks are flying his way. We'll see whether he's going to survive. They are put on the ground. There's a flash to follow. The threaded volley. He has the last one.
Gold advantage right now.
Well, EMENES is looking to try and grab one for himself. Humanoid taking a bit of damage as the...
Just see what I can do. But on top side as well.
Oh, the interruption does come through here as Blaber's going to get ulted. Okay, can the fancy feet actually work out here is the question. The answer is no, but it looked kind of cool for a few moments.
Play on top side. Immediately used Rift Tower to blow open that second tower as well. And
yeah, that is going to be the charm landing onto Fudge. CC'd and dead.
Now going to be potentially dove here by Oscar.
Yeah, there is the Counter-Strike. That is going to get the stun. Great knock up there from Razork, as well as the Scat of the Week is going to come in. Fudge keeping himself alive for so long, though. He does get stabbed in the end by a Q from the Jarvan, but have they overextended is the question.
Berserker!
Storm, as Berserker just dives in on top of Noah. He's out of the fight, but so is Blaber, who's been executed between his turrets. Fnatic now on the warpath, looking for EMENES, who is running the wrong direction, and Noah is looking to try and come back and answer it. He is going to get engaged on, as EMENES is trying to do some fancy stuff to get himself out of this, but it's not going to work. As I think this might just be a Hail Mary. Let's see what can happen. Is the turn going to come through from C9, and instead, they're just going to get themselves out of here if they can. Zven trying to do what he can to keep them away as he dives in. There's the Magnus Storm, but where's the follow-up? The rest of C9 looking to move on over, and that is the Baron secured by Fnatic. Thanks for the leash, I guess, as Noah is looking for even more. Blaber's going to go down. EMENES might be able to get one, but the answer is no, because there's a Mega Blast Cone down there to keep the Jacks alive, and now it is a disaster for C9. The Crocodile goes down once again, and Razork just needs one Q or a smite to take down the kill onto Berserk.
I didn't feel like the game was in that desperate of a spot, and now Blaber's just going to get one shot. Time to flip it. And if their read is the game's over, then sure, but...
Whoa, they're diving in. Berserker is in a whole host of trouble, but he ults to get himself out of the way, and Razork is just going to die.
I mean, a mistake there from Razork and Trymbi, but actually might cost them more here.
Oh, the flank angle here from EMENES as well, as Humanoid is going to get picked out of position. The all-out comes through. The flick will be available, and there's some revenge for Blaber. Teleport to come through from Fudge. Here's the last-ditch effort as they dive in. Magnus Storm is decent. They know exactly who their target is. Flash now down onto Humanoid, but Noah is the one popping off. They managed to get the Syndra, but can they actually win the fight is the question. Trymbi going to try to get locked down, but it's Noah that's the one that needs to be under control, and it's not going to happen. Fnatic just roll over the top. It's a double kill for Razork in the end. They are going to be able to take these Nexus turrets down and with momentum move towards a game number 3. For C9 fans, though, yeah, there are a lot of people up here as the equalizer comes down. Oscarinin, I think, knows that he's going to struggle in this one, decides to get as much damage onto Fudge as he can, and he's running back towards the enemy turret. There's the Permafrost, there's the Pulverize, and there goes First Blood.
The wave, and immediately dives.
Oh dear, level 7 here for Blaber as the equalizer comes down. C9 can move out of the way of it if they would like to, as now Fudge dives in. Razork is going to go the opposite direction, though. The Permafrost not quite in range as Blaber does find it. The fadeaway with the ultimate. All right, he is probably... Oh, never mind. He gets into the fog of war. The ward goes down. Blaber, can you keep your support alive? And I think he can. Although he may not be able to keep himself alive as the flash is going to whiff. Not able to get over that wall, and now Blaber's just going to have to give up the ghost. Out of trouble. Blaber not going to get knocked up, but there is the Cataclysm to trap in the piggy. Zven wants to try and find a way to make this one happen as Noah finds an ultimate. There goes Blaber, and Zven, he doesn't have the Sejuani to keep him alive. A 4-man pulverized to celebrate the ending of...
The chains from Humanoid were massive there. They locked up Fudge just long enough where Humanoid was able to escape and not get caught. And Zven is caught though.
Oh dear, Zven does find a decent pulverize there to try and keep himself alive, but he's not out of the woods just yet. Humanoid was tanking up the turret as now Blaber's looking for him. The Everfrost is decent, but the Glacial Prison is better. Kingslayer keeps Humanoid alive, and now Razork's looking for Zven, who just headbutts him away. The Cataclysm comes in and he's walking circles literally around him, and now EMENES wants to finish this one off. He's got a Magnet Storm to contend with, but some low health bars on Fnatic means this one is all coming up C9. Humanoid gets himself a Feather Storm in the nick of time, but the Q comes in. Berserker, he really wants this, but it's Blaber that's going to be the one to help lock it down. They do manage to take it. It costs an ult.
You got to just try to back it up.
Sven's emote game has been fantastic, even though it's been the one emote, but there's the equalizer. The Moonlight Vigil does fly down as Trymbi looks to stun up the cow, and they do manage to get him some low health bars, but not enough into the fight as EMENES gets over that wall. The Drake is going down low, but Humanoid now going for the engage. The equalizer is decent, but it's not onto Berserker, who's now trying to kite back. The Drake goes down, but can they actually stay alive in the fight? As Humanoid, he flashes away, but the execution's there from EMENES.
They need more.
And now C9, yeah, you're exactly right. They're going to have to go for it as the Magnet Storm is massive! Trymbi's going to try and take them down. Is now Oscarinin in that backline with the Flame Spitter just burning them all down, but it's Berserker that's trying to get more. Noah now able to get those shots in. It's a bit of a disaster, but in the end, it's all Fnatic. And Berserker's just trying to get that one last kill. But the game is not over yet. They do have Infernal Soul, which is so important. Zven also doesn't have a whole lot of his health bar, does get a decent shield, but that Miracle Steel, then there is going to be an opportunity, but he is going to get Magnet Storm. They are looking for the Baron. It's a lot of damage down though as Berserker is free-hitting 2 kills already. The Equalizer does next to nothing, and that's going to be 3 in trade for the Baron.
On the dismount there to keep him safe, and Razork looking for the turn maybe.
Yeah, the Equalizer goes down again. Blaber is completely cornered off. He's trying to get out of there, but he's not going to be able to. That's the lockdown. A great knock-up onto Zven as well, who's once again going to try and use the ulti to escape, but it's not going to work. Finally going to turn up, has the long-range guns for this fight. Doesn't quite have the Severin, but he may not necessarily need it. That is a great snipe from the Glacial Prison, but it doesn't quite work out as that is going to be Fnatic locking down the Drake, and now the Dragon is going to burn through C9. They try to get one back, but it's not going to be enough. Berserker, the cleanse, he just can't cleanse the death.
But it is an incredibly difficult spot, and EMENES playing with fire.
Yeah, it does have Distortion, does have Mimic as well, I hope. That is not actually there, as he is going to go into his passive, and they find the right one. Oh no, it's the wrong one! Even I got trolled there, but they are still able to grab this. But it's a 1-for-1. Too late, that's the question. They have to lock down Noah if they want to get anything done as Fudge. Already down to 50%. That equalizer was a whole lot better, and they don't find too much more. Fudge is going to go down, and now Zven's just trying to get the CC, but Noah is just a raid boss. He is just too massive.
But elsewhere on the map, Blaber seeing if he can split up one of the recalls, maybe make something happen here. They might be able to chase down Oscar.
Yeah, EMENES, can he actually land the chains to help lock down this Rumble? Or can he keep himself alive before the Rumble kills him is the question. EMENES is now just one more tick of that Flame Spitter, and I think he would have died. Fnatic, I don't think they need a Baron. They've got the Elder buff as now Fudge is diving in, gets a decent stun, but he can't get on top of Noah. He has to go golden as Razork is battling 3 people under these turrets, and the Jax is going to be dealt with. Blaber might be able to get one against his opposite number, but the rest of Fnatic are bearing down on them. It's a double kill for Oscar. It's Blaber on the fountain. Noah is just trying to bully them to get them away from these Nexus turrets. Blaber gets in there, but Noah's got a stopwatch. He's going to break that one onto the ground, and Noah will fall. I don't know whether it's going to be enough. They're holding for now, though. Humanoid walks back towards the turret. Blaber's trying to keep this one at bay, but there are just super minions everywhere. Okay, Humanoid throws out the chains. There's the last Nexus turret. Humanoid, can you finish the game here on now? He is so close to execution range. And there it is. The burn's going to come through. Zven not going to make this one happen, as the Nexus will be taken down from the man with everything.